Hello and welcome to my first Destiny video, and I think my first video where I actually speak for quite some time. I've been progressing through the new DLC of Destiny, and I just want to show you guys our tactic on downing the last boss, which is Crota. Now, I play as a Bladedancer Hunter in this, and we use the tactic of using the Hunter's ability to crouch and turn invisible to get the maximum amount of hits on Crota during his second kneel in the sword phase. So I'm just going to walk you through like the do's and don'ts, and we can see how we get everyone down. Now everyone in my raid is 31, which means that DPS is insane. Like, we're just dropping these ads like flies here. You know, we're just running through, mowing them down. I'm using the upgraded version of Hard Light, which is pretty ass, but it's the best weapon I've got so far. So yeah, so my job as well is the sword holder and the chalice bringer. So at the start of the raid, I picked the chalice up and I tried to kite the sword breaker over, but he was having none of it. But maybe I just shot the floor and he didn't enjoy the floor being shot. But as you can see, we try and get the Swordbreaker over here while the rest of the raid is concentrating on the knights which spawn above, and they always need to get taken down because you're in for a bad time if they're there. Now, being the sword guy, I always take the chalice with me just because splash damage. So here you go, I pick the chalice up, I pick the sword up and sit on the rock, wait for the Q, and I'm already jumping up and his kneel, so I go and get about 2 hits in and run away. So this is where the Hunter's class comes into use. I sit here and crouch, and as soon as I crouch I turn invisible. That means I can run straight into Crota's face and get 3 large attacks off in his face, meaning that we do the maximum amount of DPS as we can. Now, like on the second sword phase, it always seems that Crota decides to fuck off to the other side, and he doesn't like sitting in the middle. And this sort of is an issue because we found it's more consistent to DPS Crota when he's standing where he spawns. So on this part where the Swordbreaker hasn't spawned yet, but what we were saying is just to DPS him slowly, sort of just tickle the sword guy's balls until Crota gets back into position, and then nuke him down with your heavy weapons. So the other guys are still on night duty and using their icebreakers to break down the ads, where I'm trying to look for the sword guy and obviously do my best to control the thrall. So we spotted the sword guy and we're sort of just slowly DPSing him down. Instead of like burning our heavies, we're just like body shotting him with the sniper and things, just to keep him at a low health. We do actually have a Titan in here which uses his stun grenades to keep him in place, which is really useful. And as you can see, I saw Crota move back to the middle, so everyone stops burning him. Then I just run, pick the relic up and repeat what I just did. So I sprint over to that rock while everyone is Galahorning the fuck out of Crota. As you can see, he's about to drop. I run up. I was a bit late there, so I get 2 hits off, turn around and run away. I was probably quite lucky to survive that. Then again, crouch, get my invisibility, jump straight back up. I'm running right at Crota. He's kneeling in my face. I can get 3 massive attacks in, and then that is the first part of the sword phase done. And as you can see, I mean, as we all know, Crota's got quite a short enrage timer, but we've took him down to 40% health in one pass, which is, you know, this tactic seems to work really well if you use a Bladedancer with invisibility, because as you can see, I'll probably look at Crota's health now. I mean, that's in two passes of sword. So it's crucial that you get him to kneel twice, and if you can hit him flawlessly like that using the left tactic, you're pretty much onto a winner. So this part, the ogres come. So after every 2 swords, you get ogre spawn. So everyone runs down to the bottom to deal with the ogres. And what I like to do is run to the front to try and draw their fire into the room. Now, so there you go, there's the ogre. Now, it's awesome if you've got weapons of light here, but our Titan didn't have it. So everyone is just lighting up the ogres with their icebreakers and snipers. I mean, I've only got a Predator's Revenge, but it seemed to do the job and help out. We actually dropped both ogres there, because when I was turning around, they killed the other one, which was insane. So after this, Crota, it would be on your left. So we sweep from right to left and go back to our original position. So there you go, we're just nuking the Thrall down. We're watching out for Cursed Thrall because, you know, they're going to blow everything up and basically are just a bad time. Just carry on shooting shooting stuff, playing it cool. I mean, like, we're not going to hit the enrage timer here if we carry on, because this is sort of, you know, a flawless way of doing it. So then again, and then it's just rinse and repeat until he's dead. So, you know, take the knights down, which I absolutely sucked at there. So, and carry on shooting them. The sword breaker's in position, so we're already nuking him down because Crota's in the middle. There you go. Right down, pick the relic up, and I'm off to run, jump, and I'm waiting for them to take Crota down. So, yeah, they've probably called out, and there you go. I'm about to smash him. 1, 2, and I have to chalice a light, so even though I got DPS'd, it's fine. I'm going to regen, turn invisible, wait for the Q, jump back up. I'm already going to be in his face, just give him some slaps, and then I think I'm quite unlucky here. Nope. Yeah, there you go. Crota smashed me in the face. I tried to escape. So if someone dies, you get Oversoul, and this is what happens. So you get an Oversoul here, which we take care of quite easily with the DPS in our group. And then obviously they're just going to run and get me because, as of before, Crota likes to go to the right side after the first sword hit. So that's what's happening right now. Someone's going to come pick me up, pick the chalice up. Everything's all good. So, I mean, I was quite unlucky with that, but I still got 2 hits in, and as you can see, he's only really got like a slither of health. So we all started getting a bit trigger happy here, and, you know, rinse and repeat realistically, and, you know, shoot everything down, keep on top of the ads, keep on top of the knights, especially with your swords. You don't want the thrall overloading the raid. So this sword breaker's here, but we're going to do slow DPS on him. As you can see, he's been stunned by the Titan there. The knight just gave me a massive slap. So here we go, and this is the point where we nuke him down as Crota's coming back in, and I nearly got hit in the face, which would have been awful. Now, this is a massive fail on my point. I thought I was Braveheart here. I had 1 bar of health and ran at Crota. Obviously, that ended badly. So yeah, so I completely fucked up that round of sword, and after this is ogres. So basically, we just sort of kept cool. The amount of DPS on him was insane. I shouldn't have done that. I should have had the chalice, and he would have been dead by now. But unfortunately, I suck. So we're just gonna have to. We played it cool. We, you know, kept on top of the knights. Wait for Crota to go away, and we know that he's gonna run to the left side because it's the ogre phase. Cloaked was a bit of a Rambo here. Got me up. I instantly got out of there. We ran down to deal with the ogres. So we knew that we had time to spare because Crota, you know, Crota was, he took a hell of a lot of damage. He's literally got a slither of health left. So I grabbed the chalice and start learning the ogres again. So like this is the tactic we've been using as a hunter. Like I said, everyone in this raid is 31, so our DPS is incredible. So, you know, turning invisible and being able to get in Crota's face and get ready. So, you know, you're able to jump up at Crota's platform when he's at 50% shields instead of like 15%. I decided to see if I could catch any of Crota's balls there, and I found out that that was ridiculous. So yeah, causing another oversoul because I suck, but nothing that the guys couldn't handle. They just take down the ogres. We get each other up. It doesn't really matter here, to be honest, because, you know, we're all sitting in one room. We can deal with the oversouls. So yeah, we're just waiting to kill the ogres, revive everyone, which is what we're doing. What happened here was we didn't have to work right to left as Crota's in the middle. So as we're running, someone called out, oh yeah, we can just go right. So we did that. So yeah, we went straight to the left side instead of going right. Sorry, I'm getting my right to left mixed up. Watch out for the cursed thrall coming down the stairs and whatnot. Everyone's up. We're all ready, get into position. We need to deal with the knights fast because we're running up the stairs and getting absolutely pelted with shit. So yeah, like I said, this fight is all about ad management. Realistically, you just need to you know, keep calm, not try and do anything stupid like run at him with no health without the chalice, because that was dumb. Other than that, you know, it's just a really mechanical fight, but also it's a bit of a DPS race as well. If you're a 31, you'll do 50% more damage with a sword than a 30, so it is required to be a 31. and here we go. Actually, this time he ran to the right, so to make a judge call because he was nearly dead, we just DPS'd him down on the right, and there we killed him. I got a nice little shader, I got a weapon and some pointless shards for now because I've had 0 gear. So that's the way we did Crota, and I hope this helps guys who are struggling on it. Getting 31 really does help. It really does make a difference, especially with the sword guy, but especially with DPS and ad management, because obviously with your survivability. But other than that, that's basically the fight, and using a hunter that can turn invisible is definitely one of the best tactics that I've seen to do it. So I hope this helped you guys within your Crota endeavors. I'm going to try and make videos a regular occurrence now, so subscribe if you liked it, and see you next time.